69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it.
Hurry up, double time. Zarmon really screwed the pooch on this one.
Oh, Freezer, Bridget is really giving us a pounding.
I'm coming, Zarmon. Quick, grab my balls. Yes.
Fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and any
Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in, make her name it gang!
non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it non-fatal. Communication very much higher. America first. To lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow.
Weird.
Where do you think the contact with the aliens came from? When did that start?
You know, I'm not going to get into it.
I need to hear about aliens.
I know you already know all this, Joe.
Hold on a second.
It's always.
But I want to ask you this because I don't know.
Oh, yeah, right. We're in contact with aliens.
Like what kind of shit?
Here's what's happening, because it's not just one group of aliens.
What's the different groups?
The big five.
Okay, tell me what's going on.
Let me begin. This is really, I'm telling you, Joe, this is a real deal.
We're listening to you.
Well, first off, elves is the main group.
Okay.
And they call them the elves. It's clockwork elves.
I don't think you're allowed to say that anymore.
There are bad things that look like elves that have horns when they show you who they really are.
Damn.
They're bad aliens.
I'm with you.
AI is alien.
Like a robot?
Yeah, they're like robots coming to kill you.
Jesus Christ.
The chimeras are alien.
And there's a hive mind sort of thinking to a lot of it.
They want the organs. I swear on my kids I told you the truth about that.
I believe you. I believe you.
They're coming after everybody. It's a breakaway civilization, dude. We don't know what they've got. Joe, they're control freaks.
Well,
You're not
everybody's a
That's why I'm
control
so
freak.
glad you're in the fight now. These guys are on stuff that like nobody even knows.
What do you think they're on?
Stuff they've been given.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
You know, there's like armed guys with machine guns.
That is a group of people that were obsessed with combat.
About the most fearless killers there are.
You think that's from their heritage of war?
I mean, it's just like, it's mental illness, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Let's get started, shall we? Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Green Leader, and tonight we are hopping back into some Fallout 4. Gonna be helping out the railroad, gonna be working my way through the storyline, trying to set everything up such that I can get one save to be able to experience every possible outcome. And then we're gonna work on the DLC after that, but we gotta work our way to there. So we are working through some of the missions, and I do have a flow chart. How you doing, Raw Dog? Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday evening. How you been, buddy? And how are you doing, Nunu? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend as well. Yeah, as I was saying, I do have a flow chart for the quest lines and how we're going to be trying to address them. So if you guys want to follow along, I do have a link in the YouTube and Rumble descriptions down below. And then if you're on Twitch, you can always do !Fallout 4, which I've got going right there, like that. So you can follow that link. That'll take you to my quest flowchart that I'm following. The final playthrough that we'll do, or the final sort of ending that we'll experience, is sort of like the official canon one that I'm going to try and go for. And that's where we stick with the Minuteman sort of ending, and sort of as many people as possible are going to be sort of like not hating each other. So that's the plan. That's what we'll be going for. I wishing I'd gotten a picture of that Lady Loki for you at the con. She was a beaut, yeah. So I saw you say Green is a Minuteman? Yes. Yes. This is true. I'm a general, in fact, Minuteman. Didn't have to do anything. Just joined the Minutemen and suddenly I was made general for no reason. No idea why. Just the leader of the Minutemen in Fallout 4 are always called general because reasons. So, yeah. But it's fun. It's fun. So yeah, but yeah, the official ending will be when I play through with the Minutemen, because they have their own ending, right? There's essentially 4 main endings, right? There's the Brotherhood ending, the Institute ending, the Railroad ending, and then the Minuteman ending. And apparently with the Minuteman ending, if you do things just right, you cannot piss people off between, at the very least, I think, the Railroad and the Brotherhood of Steel, and they won't get pissed off with the Minutemen. And I think no matter what, people are going to get pissed off with the Institute. People are already pissed off with the Institute, so yeah. But yeah, that'll be the official end of my, well, of the main story. And then I'll do like the DLC, the Far Harbor, and I might end up doing like the robot DLC, because I know that sort of happens within the main Commonwealth world. So yeah. Anyway, I'm also struggling with severe allergies today. I don't know why. My fever is just through the roof right now, and I hate it very much. But yeah. So if you see me have to mute the mic because I'm sneezing or blowing my nose, I'm very sorry. It's just yeah, it's been rough, man. Today has just been rough. Today and last night, man. They saw your track record and was like, this guy know how to lead with green, make him a general, right? Fair enough. Oh man, yeah, my eyes are already itching and watering. That's great, and I just had an Allegra too. So, yeah. Speaking of which, here's the first one for the night. Glad you guys got to see that in full cam too. It is a real treat, real treat. Let's go ahead and switch off of there because you don't need to be seeing that. Anywho, how'd Friday go, buddy? Get to voice lots of folks. Yes, we had some fun. You should go watch my stream because I streamed it, and it's on Rumble and it's on YouTube, and it is I have my camera up so you get to see the faces that I make when I'm actually doing it. I haven't even gone through and watched it yet, and I'm sure I make some very dumb faces. So be sure to go through that and just take a quick gander at my face, because I'm sure it's pretty dumb. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into the game. Sounds glorious. I'll have to pull it up. You will have to pull it up. Absolutely. Okay, let's get into the game. Maybe I'll turn the music down just a smidge more. Just a smidge. That should be good enough. Okay, we are actually in the game. We are here with Deacon, doing a mission for the railroad. I just noticed this right here. Oh, that's right. They have these. Yeah. And we can go ahead and do this right here. Okay. Start with that one. Likelihood 4. For a 5-letter word. It's got to be real close to cases. So it's probably an SES word. Could be cages.
There we go.
There it is. Easy peasy. Love that. Open the doors. I'm trying to remember how heavy I am right now. Am I I'm not actually too bad. I'm not actually too bad. You, Madam Piper.
Hey.
Where to?
Gorgeous.
Don't mind
Thank
the
you.
clutter.
Lovely. I have probably... Can I give her anything else? Can I give you anything else, Madam Piper? Sort by weight. Let's see if I can give her... Can I give you that? I can. How about this one? Aha! And this one. She can't carry that.
Ginyu, hurry up, double time. Someone
Indeed.
really screwed the pooch on this one.
Oh, Freezer, Vegeta's
4
really giving us
pounds.
a pounding.
I'm coming, Zarbon. Quick, grab
3
my balls.
pounds. How you doing? How you doing, Faison? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. What you been up to, buddy? Sort by weight. There we go. Can I give her that? Nope. 2 pounds? 2 pounds? What's 2 pounds? That's 2 pounds. Nope. 1 pound. Can you take 1 singular pound? She cannot. Okay, so she is to the brim. Ooh, hot plate. Bobby pins, cigarettes, FedEx, Radex. Love it. Love it. That's nice. That's a good find. Nothing much really. Fighting with my sleep schedule. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. I had to take a nap before I started stream, actually, myself. Because I was half falling asleep today. So, yeah. So I totally get that. I very much get that. Okay. We come, we go. Is that a synth head or is that just a... Okay. Well, come on, Deke. Let's go. Kick some ass. Let's take some names. Let's not trip any traps. Trip trap, if you will.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Oh gosh, the grenade. I did not hit him.
Put it back down.
Nice shooting, Piper.
Free
Nice.
for the taking.
Indeed. It's just okay. Let's just be careful. Be careful. Huzzah.
End of the line.
Ooh, poor Beatrice Bell. She had a broken arm. Oh gosh. To be honest, that might have been my actual grenade that blew off her arm. So I do feel a little bad about that. Power the elevator. Don't care about turret control. But how's everyone's weekend going? You guys did something fun? I swear I pressed that already. Come on, everybody in. Everybody in, or I'm leaving without you. Good job, Piper. Deacon. Mr. Deacons. Okay, fine. Screw it. Well, I'm leaving you behind, bud. I got my favorite girl with me anyway, so. But yeah, I hope you guys all had a nice weekend. Hope you guys got a chance to do something fun. Oh my gosh, Deacon! How did you get in here? But yeah, I hope you guys did something fun. I know I certainly did. I got to hang out with an old buddy of mine. Old buddy from college. Haven't really hung out with him in a very long time, so it was nice. It was nice to get together with him. Pretty much spent like almost the whole day with him, which was actually really cool. We went bowling and then we just went and sort of just hung out at his place. Got to say hi to his wife, who, you know, she and him started dating like after we left high school, but like she's become like, you know, family as well. So like it was very cool to catch up with them.
I'm not gonna leave the bath for a week after we get out of here.
Hey.
It was cool. It was always nice. Always nice to catch up with them. The weekend, the only thing I accomplished was getting my hands on the milkweed for our monarchs. Hey, I mean, that's good. That's very good. So when you say getting a hand on the milkweed, as in you were pulling out milkweed from your thing, or you were getting milkweed to attract monarchs to your location, if you will. Gosh, these laser muskets are ridiculous. They're literally just strapping a laser rifle onto a thing of wood. It's just hilarious.
Is someone present?
Oh shit! Okay, let me heal. Let me please heal. Give me something to heal with. Somehow blood packs heal, so I'll take it, I suppose. Don't want corn. Don't really want food paste right now. Yeah, let's do that and do that. Ow! Did you? Oh shit! Reload! Piper! Oh my gosh. Just in the thick of it, and I hated it. Let's do. That's just the meat. I need mutant hound meat. What's something that's cooked that I rad roach meat? Do I really not have any? Oh my gosh. Okay, squirrel on a stick. Give me squirrel on a stick. Buying milkweed plants to feed our monarch butterflies. Nice. That's very cool. That's cool. Deacon. Deacon. What's going on outside? Shit, now I'm fat. Dude, is this Lexington? This is Lexington. What the hell? Dude, I've been here before, and I've not had that. Okay, hold on. What do I drop? What do I drop? So I'm not fat anymore. I need 2 pounds. Maybe I just eat some more food. Hold on. Purified water. Purified water. And it's got a screw in it. I need something that is... Okay, let's sort by weight. Sort by weight. Can't drop that. Do not want to drop that. Sure. There's 1.5 pounds. Am I going to be able to move? Yes, I can move. Okay, good. We can come back here. So buying milkweed plants to feed our monarch caterpillars. That's cool. So do you like legitimately grow monarch caterpillars? If so, that's actually very cool.
Hey there. We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Sounds good.
We made a good team. The best. See you soon.
Bye. Okay, we gotta go dump shit. Oh my gosh. Also, I need to pull up the flowchart myself and have that ready to go to see what I gotta do next. Because I don't even remember what damn mission that was. What mission was that? Tradecraft. So that is actually the last one I do for there. I'm gonna need to I think Old Guns is the Minuteman mission. And I want to say I did. Remember, this is part of step 3. Yeah, I did. Yep, up to show no mercy for them. Yeah, and then we're gonna do hunter/hunted. So we'll go do Old Guns for the Minutemen, and then we'll do that. So shown. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Now that I know what I'm doing, So what we do, we have some milkweed outside and we monitor it. And when monarch caterpillars hatch, we bring them inside the house and give them tons of milkweed to eat in the safety of our house. Once they become butterflies, we release them into the wild. That's cool. That's very cool. Oh, that poor Brahmin. It never knows what to do. Oh, man. And here's the sad thing. I have not been able to hop in here and clean up the inventory here. Largely because I was stuck in that mission. I didn't want to leave and then have everything break like it did before. So, unfortunately, I was not able to clean things up. But that's fine. And we'll be able to also quickly go back and grab pretty much everything. Great. No! Oh my gosh, I keep taking that. That's not what I needed. Give her back the red leather. She does look good in it.
Blue, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple
Well,
yourself.
stop walking away.
look.
I wasn't done. I was just pressing buttons because I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay, so now we go ahead and we dump everything off that I don't need. I don't need that. I don't need that. Do need that. Don't need. Don't need. I do need. Not need. Don't need as many, but I'll keep it on me for right this second. Need 3 of those, 2 of those. Go. And this is why I need to like go through and start like really just chucking stuff. Oh, damn it. And that mission for the Courser, I still need to go through and clean up, because there was some stuff that I left there that was really good, actually. I might end up going to, because I don't want it to reset and respawn and lose the good loot that I had to leave behind. It's more obnoxious when I have to do that. Okay, we have 4 already, which is unusual for us this early this year. Really interesting. Yeah, that's actually really interesting. How many do you normally get at this time of year? Or do you just not get any at this time of year? Like, is it generally too soon for that? Didn't see the carton cigarettes. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good to have all that junk stored. And then we can also move the food that I don't need on me. We can get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of these. And I'll need to actually do a little bit of cooking as well. Because I was running out of food, out of the good food. Brand stag meat. That'll give us some good steaks. Don't need the stealth boys. Those are generally actually pretty heavy. This time of year, we usually don't find any. Maybe around May is when we get the most. Interesting. I mean, I don't know about California, but I know Utah's had a pretty dry winter, and it's been relatively warm. Not like crazy warm, but warm enough, you know? So. Dirty Wastelander. Okay. Purified water. Ooh, that's cool. Make a bunch of purified water. Hell yes. This would be one thing that would be nice if I could just like say how many I want to make. That would be actually very nice. have so much food now. I might leave the Deathclaw meat, but like we can make grilled rad roach. Oh my gosh, yes. I love the squishy sounds from the food. Oh my gosh, it's great. Grilled rad stag, that's nice. 'Cause that does like a lot of healing, and you get plus 25 carry weight. That's better. That's better than buff out, to be honest. And you don't have to deal with the ridiculous, what's the word? I won't cook all of them because they weigh one each one. But still, I think that's crazy. I think that's actually really cool. Because it's like I said, it's better than buff out. Buff out only gets you plus 20. That gives you plus 25. That's crazy. Got my phone buzzing at me. Oh. Who cares? Instagram. Wow. This takes away rads. Oh, that's interesting. Removes 50 points of radiation and gets you 60 HP. That's cool. Of course, a bunch of grilled dog. It's not the best, but I mean, it gets you some good, you know, some good healing. Cures a dude. That's addictor. You know, that cures all addictions. Oh, that's a good find. Holy crap. Ramen meat, ribeye steak. Just cook two. I think we got plenty of food now. You finding the following this quest flowchart reward? Wait, what do you mean? So, I do it. So there, if you type in exclamation point Fallout 4, it gives you the flowchart for the quest that I'm doing. Oh my gosh, sorry, my allergies are just freaking driving me nuts. So where I am is in step 3. They have on the right side, it tells you what step 3. In any order, complete the main quest, Minuteman, Brotherhood quest line, and Railroad. I finished off the Brotherhood quest line already. I finished off the main quest line, and I just basically finished the Railroad. I just need to go and talk to Deacon at Old North Church. And then I need to go do the Minutemen Old Guns. Yes, it is planned out. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's planned out. So, and like I said, the reason why I'm doing this is somebody mentioned in the chat a couple times ago that you can actually end the game with the Minutemen ending and have essentially the Brotherhood of Steel, the Minutemen, and the Railroad all not hating each other, basically in sort of a truce, if you will. But if you go through any of the three, the Institute, the Brotherhood of Steel, or the Railroad, and even if you do the Minuteman quest line as it normally would be, they will all hate each other and they will all try and kill each other. Right? It generally, like, in every single ending, you end up killing everybody on the other sides. You know. Basically, what I'm asking is if following this quest path is enjoyable / reward. I think it is. I do think it is, and it does. And like I said, part of the reason why I'm doing this is also because I want to get to a point, excuse me, where I can essentially create one save where it's just before I piss everyone off. And then I can essentially use that save as a sort of gosh, how did Doctor Who put it? It's kind of like a linchpin moment in time where essentially I can decide which way the quest is going to go, and I can get to experience each ending of the game that way. And so it's very cool. So like this way I get to like experience as much in the singular playthrough as possible, and then come back later to experience then the other version. So I don't have to like replay everything from the beginning, you know what I mean? Now, why am I walking? I should be fast traveling because I need to go First of all, I want to go back to Lexington to clear out, because there's just a few synth bodies that I want to get their stuff, because again, I'm a loot goblin. And then I want to go back to the place where I got, or I killed that courser. There was some nice armor up there, of like the DLC armor. They're not the mod armor that I just bought. I mean, it's a free. It's the mod that I'm playing with is called Modern Weapons Tactical Edition, and I think you've been in here in a couple of other streams, too. Basically, it gives me access to a bunch of like real guns. Like I've got an AR-15, specifically an H&K, HK-416. I've got a Walther Arms sniper rifle. All these are real guns. We got an MP5 right here. It's very nice. I like it a lot. And it also has like specific armor as well. Speaking of which, some of the baddies from my earlier conflicts have actually respawned. And I kind of don't want to fight them. I kind of don't want to go fight them, because that'll just be more loot to have to deal with. And I'm already enough of a loot goblin as it is. Hey, a sweet roll. See what I mean? Loot goblin. I'm just like, oh, look, there's a tin can. Let me get it. So. Yeah, I actually like setting it up this way, because like it does give me a sort of thing to aim for. Because my biggest problem with Fallout is that I get so sidetracked by just roaming the countryside and finding whatever I find, you know what I mean? Whereas this way, I'm like, I have a goal. I have a clear goal. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and it allows me to explore at the same time, you know? Without getting too easily sidetracked. I get to go, oh yeah, I go here, I do this mission, and then I get to go, you know, along the way, I run across X, Y, or Z. You know?
Well, there's a classic.
Okay. So now that we've got that taken care of, let's go down to, where was that other place? Wasn't CIT Ruins, it was this. Yes, good. So if it's still marked as cleared, it hasn't respawned yet. Which means I can go there, I can hop inside, quickly run up to where like the last loot was, and then just, and I believe I can take the shortcut to get there too. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna loot goblin it up. I like being loot goblin. I'm sorry. And it started with, it's funny, it started with Bethesda games. It started with Morrowind, yeah, where I just started picking everything up and then just selling it and just getting a bunch of cash. And I remember telling one of my friends at the time, because I was in middle school, and he's like, dude, yeah. He's like, how do you have such a high barter? Why do you have so much cash on you? And then I basically explained, yeah, it's because I was able to get a whole bunch of stuff and just sell it. Looks like it dropped a couple of frames. That's interesting. Is everything okay for you guys? Does everything look fine on your end? Oh no. Oh no, not today. Not today. I really dislike that when the game's like, or not the game, when I have crap going on with my freaking internet. I saw that I was dropping a couple frames. I'm like, it's not making me happy. Yeah, I froze up for a bit. Yeah, I noticed. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, caps. Nice. Oh, caps. I didn't even look at... Yeah. I think I was concerned about either doing too much loot goblining or not skip the telephones or the desk fans. Need that stuff. And then bottle caps, of course. But yeah, as I was saying, so like with Morrowind, I remember like just having a bunch of cash, and my buddy was like, "Hey, why do you have so much cash?" And I'm like, I pick everything up and I sell it. And then my barter level was forever through the roof, even though like I was super low level in the game. I don't know why Piper goes over there. Well, it looks like it's stabilized, though, so that's good. just weird, man. It's just weird. Weird. Sorry. I added that as reward. I hope you guys see that. Why are you still here, madam? You're supposed to leave. Oh my gosh, here's all the stuff I dropped. Yes! Amazing. Stupid, but amazing. Madam, you should not be here, madam. You should be leaving. You should be running away. She's a synth, and she should be, like, getting the hell out. Hey, there's the fat man I left behind. It's a door I didn't realize was there. Oh! Light bulbs and a shopping cart thing. Shopping cart. It's a basket. It's a shopping basket. My brain. See, cameras are also really good. Like, you want to get some of the things like the cameras and desk fans and things like that because they contain multiple scrap items that you get from it, right? They're probably way more important than really, like, even like the yellow dinner plates and things like that because you get just so much from them. Can I get over that side? I see caps for sure over there. I see there's stairs over here. Okay. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Wait. Bottle caps, thank you. Speaking of which, I saw those. I'm like, I needed 14. Okay. 16. Nice. Subway token as well. Okay. There's just a little area up ahead. And then we can go back out that way. No, it's just, yeah. Why did I not see this? I didn't see this one. Although I think I was probably just trying to get through this. Let's do despair. Yeah, sure. Why not have it be the very first thing I touch? Yeah, that works. This is why you always do that. You always do that first option. Just in case it's the actual one you need. Mentats, bottle caps, microscope, fusion core. Yes, please. More things to power my power suit. Test tube, take that. Along with picking up some nice, fine glassware. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, it's gonna whine. It's gonna whine. I got rid of follow age. I'm sorry. Or not, I got rid of it. Yeah, no, I deactivated it because it was broken. It's been broken for a long time. But if you look at... I can tell you how long you've been following. So you have been following since December 23rd, 2021. But yeah, Twitch broke their API.
Ours now.
Indeed. Twitch broke their API, which unfortunately broke the entirety of that command. I don't know if... I think there's a workaround. I just don't know what it is yet. And it, to be honest, like, it's used so rarely. I'm like, I'm not sure if it necessarily matters too much if I actually bother, you know, fixing it. Hey, maybe I should. You know, maybe I should, because I know it was in my command list for a long time. And then here's my eye just starting to leak. Is it the freaking... Shut up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my aim. My aim is all over the place. Okay. That guy didn't have anything. You're not leaving anything behind here. And a microscope. Now I'm fat. Hey, Piper, get down here, sweetheart. You certainly are looting everything. I am. Like I said, I'm a loot goblin, unfortunately. Piper.
Heads up.
Help yourself.
Thank you. I would like to get. In fact, I'm not helping myself. I'm giving you all the things right now that are weighing me down. The fat man, leather chest piece, the 2 microscopes, the institute pistols, the bioscanner, broom, camera, desk fan, hot plate, the metal bucket. Antifreeze. Anything that's one, I don't mind carrying like all the 1 pound things.
What'd they use you for? Nothing but garbage.
I knew there'd be stuff I left. Yep. There's another guy I left stuff behind on. And I think that is it. Okay. So we'll go back through here. Try and take the quicker way down. No. Me and my stupid controller. There we go. Can't aim to save my life. Okay. So now, able to just quickly run through here, get up and out. Run back to base, drop off the crap that I don't need. Then finish off tradecraft, go do old guns, and we'll go from there. I'm greedy. I'm sorry. Okay, so quick question for the chat. For anyone who's actually played Fallout, who is your favorite? Who's your favorite companion? I think I've asked this before, but I'm going to ask it again because I always forget. So I know for me, it's like Nick Valentine, and then a close second is Piper. They might actually even be tied, but like oh, I forgot that camera. But I like Nick Valentine a lot. Like the things that he says is always really interesting.
Do you think they designed this place with sniper fire in mind, or that was just a lucky coincidence?
Both. But I like Piper a lot. I've not actually ever really had Kate as a companion too, and I know a lot of people like Kate is she's a fan favorite for sure. Sorry, I never played. No, you're fine. You are perfectly fine. Have you played any of the Bethesda games? The Bethesda RPGs, if you will? New Vegas. Is that it? New Vegas is an interesting one. I know for a lot of people, New Vegas is their favorite. For me, I really don't know. And I think part of it was that I had a hard time really getting into the game and really understanding how the combat, because the combat felt different to Fallout 3, because I played Fallout 3 first, and then I played New Vegas. And the combat felt different enough because they had done all sorts of things with ammo types, and it was ages ago too. Yeah, oh yeah, I bet. But they changed things in terms of like ammo types and who was weak to what. And particularly when it came to Caesar's Legion, every time I ran across them, they just gutted me like a fish. You know, I had like no real means to fight them. That didn't ultimately end up with just me dying every single time. And I got frustrated every single time.
Heads up.
Shoot. Sure.
And I remember getting far enough into the game where I felt like I should be doing better. I should be doing more damage, and just for whatever reason, it's not working. And so I eventually kind of gave up on the game because it just felt like every time I was trying to get anywhere or do anything, here comes Caesar's Legion. Here comes one of the runners with their shish kebab. So they'd be, you know, stabbing me and lighting me on fire at the same time. So I just had a hard time with that. And eventually I just said enough is enough. Which, to be fair, maybe that's me being overly harsh on it. And then, plus, I played it when it first came out. And when it first came out, it was a mess. I don't think I played it in that very first week. No, I think I might have. But I was like, nah, I'm going to hold off until, like, they put out some sort of... Because I knew it, and I got it, like, when it first came out, but, like, I knew it was broken from everything that I had heard. And I was like, I'll wait until they, like, put out some sort of dev fix or whatever. Because at that point, it was like, you know, Xbox 360, and they were starting to do stuff like that, where they were updating games. So I figured they were going to do that, which they did. And I'm glad they did. They put it out in like a week, but like, it was still, yeah. So, yeah. There goes the Minimanning Railroad shenanigans. I went loot hoarding, because like I was saying earlier, I did not have a chance.
Remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
That's nice.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Then why are you in here, sir? Because I was stuck in that Miniman quest, I couldn't off stream go and recollect all the stuff. So I went a loot gobbling. Gosh. And so I went to the places that I'd already sort of like fought my way through and just picked it clean of the stuff that I'd left behind. Piper questioning clean fingernails? No, that was not Piper. That was not that lady, but this lady right here. This lady was like, I haven't had clean fingernails in forever. It's like, okay. Didn't you grow up in the wasteland? Like, when have you ever had clean fingernails?
Everything hurts.
Okay. Okay. Now that we have that. Now we have that all, actually, now that we have that all cleared up, let me just quickly just make sure that I don't have, that I don't really need. That's good, that's good, that's not good. I need the Nuka-Cola. Don't need the potato crisps. Don't need the sweet roll. There we go. Let me blindly hate on her for no reason. No. I like Piper. How dare you? How dare you hate on her? Are you looking forward to living in a post-apocalyptic world such as this? No, not really. I don't see it happening anytime soon. People are always talking about, oh, it's World War III. Everything's World War III. World War III. It's like, shut up. I don't care anymore. They have been saying World War III for the last 20 years, like any single conflict. And it's just like, I just don't care anymore. No. But yes, totally. I went to a World War I museum this weekend. Very fascinating, informative stuff. Really nice. Dude, World War I, I feel like is the one, like I know a lot of stuff about World War II and how everybody involved and, you know, all the different aspects to it. World War I seems to be like just a mystery to me. Like, not a complete mystery. I understand sort of like the basics in terms of like how it started and, you know, and sort of what ended up happening. But at the same time, like in terms of like the details of battles, the details of like really who was fully involved and what their sort of ideologies were, or even if that even mattered, because really they were just, it kind of was just a giant slap fight between people. Don't want the steeple. Oh, for crying out loud. How do I get there? There we go. And like the only thing I really truly understand is that it was like trench warfare. You know, it was just horrible trench warfare. People just running at each other and dying because of essentially machine guns and how they just rip through people. And it was sort of the first real war where you had major like major modern weapons, which was just a complete change because, you know, in the past everything was like muskets and cannons. Takes time to reload, so you would essentially have your intro volley fires, and then you'd run at each other and essentially try and stab each other with the bayonets or with swords or whatnot. And then World War I comes along and suddenly that completely changes. Now you have to come up with completely new styles of warfare, you know? Yeah, when I think of World War I, think of mustard. Yep, chemical warfare, that was also kind of a huge thing as well. And like that was also the war that like we should never do chemical warfare ever again, partly because like you can't control, like the wind can literally take your own weapon and weaponize it against you. You know, you throw out mustard gas to try and hit the enemy, but if you get an unfavorable wind, now you have the mustard gas being blown back at you, right? So yeah, it's a shit show. Mostly I was just gaming this weekend. Nice. Since my sleep schedule hasn't cooperated in a minute, I've been robbed of my Pokemon Go sessions. Walks. I'm sorry to hear that. Walks are good. Walks are very good for you. Like getting a 30-minute walk or even a 15-minute walk in every day, like it does a lot for your general health. So you might want to consider even just trying to do that. In the meantime, I've just been doing DC Universe Online. Nice. Yeah, they were exhibits dealing what it did to be. Oh yeah, it did horrible things to people too. My dad and I had no idea Japan were actually on the Allied side against Germany. Yes, yeah, First World War, it was like, I think it was Germany, Russia, and somebody else, and then it was like Japan and the US and Britain against them. It was weird, man. It was such a insane fight. World War I was the worst war ever fought by humans, I think. I think you're right. I think in terms of like the devastation and in terms of like what caused the war too, it was basically a slap fight between two smaller protectorates and like their sort of like overlords just getting involved and then just like beating the shit out of each other because of like the two little idiots just getting in their own little slap fight. If that's how I'm remembering it correctly. So I've mainly just been working on stuff in DC Universe Online since I've still got an active subscription just so I can get daily rewards. I see. How long is that subscription gonna last though? Does that come with like PlayStation Plus, or are you on? Does it have its own subscription tier? I'm curious. I'd rather be in any other war. I think that's not actually a bad want really, because I do think just in terms of the devastation, in terms of like just how many casualties you had on both sides. Because of just the way that the warfare was done in that, like there wasn't a lot of tactical warfare when it came to that. It was mainly trench warfare, and you ran through the trenches, and then you had your big run, you had your big charge, and then you charged, and then you died. You know, like that was it. And then like we were saying earlier, the gas too. Yeah, say Civil War was also a strong contender. I think so. You're right. I think so. I think Civil War is certainly up there too. One of the only wars with gas. Yes.
And the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it.
Yeah.
Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Yeah.
Mostly true.
Yeah.
But there weren't 100 of them. And Deacon was with me the whole way.
Embellishing the truth again, are we?
She would have fallen for it, you know?
Don't flatter yourself. Still,
I wonder if
I'm
Dee can be
suspecting
a
Deacon would drive
companion.
Full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign him up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the Railroad, Agent.
Yeah. Why should I join? Oh, man. Yeah, after that, everyone was unanimously like, fuck that. Yo, yeah, 100%. Like, people, well, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, it's one of the few, like, particularly the way they had it set up, it was one of the few weapons where just a gust of wind at the wrong time and your own weapon would be turned against you. Like, not even them intentionally trying, like, your enemy intentionally trying to turn it against you, just a random gust of wind from the earth. And suddenly that mustard gas is getting blown back at you, your own side, your own weapon, getting blown back at you by a gust of wind. And now you have people dying in horrific ways on your own side because of that. So yeah, I'm very glad. I'm very glad people were very quick to say, yeah, screw that. No more mustard gas. No more gas weapons in general. No more bioweapons, chemical weapons, crap like that. I didn't know mustard gas penetrated clothing. Yes. Yeah, that's why they had like very specific like you had to have a rubber mask. That's the reason why like that was kind of big. When you think of World War II, a lot of them had those full-on face mask, rubber masks with the very heavy filters, because if you just did this, that mustard gas went right through your clothes, did nothing to stop it. So yeah, there was horrible stuff. Horrible stuff. Why should I join?
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement.
If you're having any
If you're
doubts,
like me, it
don't.
doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
Sure, I'll join.
Glad to be aboard.
Just to make sure I've got everything set up.
Very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
I don't like the professor. I don't like the fixer. What are the options?
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Oh, that's funny. Let's do Bullseye. Yes. Yes, I'm glad that came up as an option. Bullseye. Because I'm trying to do a sniper build. Let's do Bullseye. I like that. And they only had a few seconds in training to put them on. And oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's also a big thing, too, right? All right, just wanted to check my frames. Didn't drop any. I had a weird little stutter there for whatever reason. Let's do Bullseye.
Call me Bullseye.
Well, from what Deacon says of your fighting skills, Bullseye seems apt. Your first official order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang.
Do I have to?
The location of our HQ is one of our most tightly
I'm
guarded
feeling
cities,
overdue for some
so be
reconstructive
careful coming
surgery.
in or out.
Ooh,
You never can tell when you're being watched.
Do some fun.
Okay, what's happening? Completed tradecraft, great. And now it's going to be this one, Boston After Dark. Okay, we're not doing that, but I am going to go through this whole, let's meet everybody. Doubts do or do not. There is no, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. You are correct. I just thought it was funny because like she didn't have an argument to like assuage any doubts. Like her argument was just don't.
It may lack the amenity.
Do you have doubts? Don't. Like that was just her argument, which I just thought that was funny. I just gotta say, I hate allergies so much right now. Holy crap baskets.
Of the switchboard, but it's safe.
Anybody else here have hay
Taking
fever?
precautions
Oh
not
gosh,
to be
Piper.
surprised
I mean, I
again.
appreciate you being
Things
that
are
close, but
chaotic right now, so there's plenty for you to do.
you're blocking this lady. Thought she said I had to meet the rest of the gang. Do I get to meet the rest of the gang or no? Whatever. Oh no, I'm not doing that yet. Not doing that yet. Not doing that yet. I'm leaving. Bye. That. It was also funny in Raw Dog on Friday when we had just finished up with all that stuff in on that DLC mission for the Arbides on Friday night, and we had gone back to the administratum to report everything, and it went from, oh yeah, you've now completed everything, to suddenly now you have to actually go to the Hall of Justice and play judge for a while. And so we had to go through, and we'd add so much nonsense. But there was actually a pretty funny moment where
How do you think these go?
where there was a lady that we she was like part of some cult of the Emperor, and they were going in to burn down the choir, the head of the psychic choir. And I was going to voice her, but I wasn't sure what voice to give her, so I gave her sort of like an upbeat sort of like lady character voice. And next thing she's talking about like just filleting people and burning people alive, burning heretics, and we just started laughing because it was just it was just so like I didn't do that intentionally. I didn't realize that she was going to be one of those types of fanatics, so it just made me laugh. I look forward to the VOD, yeah. Come on, why do you have to load like this? Okay, so now that we have trade crafts completed, we're gonna go on to old guns. 3 game days after taking independence, which we've done. Complete 1 recruitment side quest. I don't know if I've done that yet, so I might need to go talk to Preston. If I haven't, in fact, I might have already done it. I don't know. But if not, we might have to do a recruitment side quest quickly. If the game will get me in here. Holy crap baskets. And it's funny too, because like I've been trying to play a little bit of Fallout 4 without any of the mods, because like when I add the mods in through the creation engine, now I would have thought that the creation engine would have, or the creations would have kept the achievements active. It does not, or at least for certain ones it does not, and that actually made me kind of upset. And so I decided to start a new playthrough that's completely creation free. So that I can try to get the some of the achievements. And now I've forgotten where I was going with it. Oh yeah, and so when it came to like the loading screens, because I was thinking for a little bit, oh, maybe it has something to do with the mods that I'm using. That's what's causing some long loads. Nope. And this is on an SSD. Keep that in mind too. But it is actually not the mods. It's just that's just the game. The game does that for whatever reason. So we're not doing that. We're gonna go ahead and head to. We're gonna go to the castle. It's right there. They're happy because reasons. I wonder if this music will get dinged or not. Because it's just sort of like patriotic violin music. So I wonder if it'll get dinged or not. Oh, there's the Brotherhood of Steel. Who's ready for this to crash? And it happens pretty quickly too. They'll come down, they'll start firing, and the next thing they'll get hit by somebody. Hey, Preston.
I've got something a bit different for you. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Excuse me.
Is there something you need?
Damn it, he's not gonna...
No, nothing.
No, nothing.
Ah, there you are. Finally.
Okay.
I've been waiting to talk to you.
There it is. Hello. Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At
There's
least
old guns.
I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
The idiots. Joe Becker?
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen, the last
There they
real
go.
leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
Yeah. Well, let's talk.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So
I don't think I've ever actually done
What makes
this.
you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
I don't think I've ever actually done this mission before. Commonwealth needs us.
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Well, that's nice. Are you offering to rejoin?
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
Cool.
Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Now we're having fireworks because somebody shot down a vertibird. That's great.
Huh, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Sure. Hope you have an idea.
Easier said than done.
Don't worry, I've got an idea. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look
Fair
at the
enough.
northeast bastion.
So I think I've gotten in here before, but not by doing this mission. So I've gotten in here before because I went down into the sewers, and we've already gone there, and we killed the assault bot. It's not an assaultron. It's like the bigger, like tank-like assaultron. And yeah, that was an interesting fight to say the least. But we went through there and we did that fight. I went through there. Well, we went through there and did that fight by accident, and then I realized, oh, this is part of the old guns. Never mind, I shouldn't be here. But in my other playthroughs,
General's quarters used to be a tunnel leading from here to
Yes.
the armory.
yes, right here.
Wow, looky here. You've already cleared it.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Yes,
Let's
ma'am.
get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Let's go. But yeah, so like in my other playthroughs, I've gone through this on my own, not even doing the mission, you know. I'm curious if it actually resets things because I'm now here doing the mission, quote unquote. Remembers that I've already looted that.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Yep, I've already cleared it out for the most part. Oh. So that respawned.
So I guess that'd make this the done bit. Huh.
Ma'am. Okay, so I think it's actually respawned some stuff.
Certainly seen better.
Either that
days.
or I didn't take everything. I wouldn't be surprised. Excusez-moi.
Hi.
I'll back you up, General. My night vision ain't what it used to be.
Ronnie, I'm trying to
Quiet in here.
take stuff that I need because I'm a loot goblin. Give me the things. I need it. Oh shit. Ow. How did I walk past that and not trigger it? That's ridiculous. So some of this stuff has been reset because I disarmed those last time. I killed that whatchamacallit, this thing, the turret. I know I took the fusion core that was here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Where? I may have just tanked a mine right to my leg, and that's why I'm... Yeah, I just destroyed myself. That's nice. You know, let's actually eat some food, so I'm not... Oh, let's do the grilled rad stag, just because it gives me the plus 25 and a ton of health. Oh, that thing reloaded.
Well, I'll be. I would have never guessed the Sarge would still be down
Oh! Goodbye, back leg. How dare you shoot Piper? Oh my gosh.
Bad Sarge went haywire. He's been guarding the castle since, forever, as far as I know.
He has 2 fusion cores on him, so that's kind of crazy. Then we'll do 1 ribeye. I have it on me. Might as well eat it. I'll get me full health. We'll take the fusion cores. Oh, look at that! Look at that sweet loot.
One if I land.
Accurate. It's interesting that they respawned. Like, even though I'm pretty sure I fought that guy and killed him, they definitely respawn him because it's the mission, right? Just get in by guessing. It sounded like. It's almost like you walked into it somehow. I know, right?
Ah, that explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle.
Sure.
He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much.
Yeah.
Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on.
Not because of him, apparently. He's got a Minuteman General's uniform, General's hat. I am curious if I can actually wear that and armor, because then that would be very sweet.
No point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Oh, user logs! We have user logs. Attacked in the night. Last night about 200. I was awoken by a crash that shook the whole castle. Lieutenant Foster reported some huge creature had breached the western wall. I sent him to the radio for reinforcements while I used the tunnels to lock down the armory. Shortly after that, a second crash caved in the only other exit from the tunnel. The only thing I can think of large enough to do that kind of damage is a behemoth. And if super mutants have taken the courtyard, I can't risk the artillery falling into their hands. All I can do for now is set up defenses and wait for someone to dig me out. Oh, that poor man. It's now clear that we must have lost the battle. I've heard something pounding on the armory door, but the walls will fall in before the door gives way in case they attempt to clear the rubble. From my quarters, I will set up all the defenses that were left down here. I don't like to think about the super mutants using artillery against the helpless elements. I'll be running low on water, but I'll still have the survivors. Still hope that the survivors will regroup and mount a counterattack in time. Final entry. I will likely, this will likely be my final entry. My supplies have all run out, and I've given up hope that rescue is coming. The only thing that is left is an old case of wine I found. I know it will only make the dehydration worse, but at this point, I'd rather set my fate with a toast. Sorry, meet my fate with a toast. Poor guy. Well, here goes. And of course, the load time.
What? Didn't you believe me?
I did. I believed you. Here we are. Ooh, we got some mods. Laser musket, 4 crank capacitor. Very nice.
Okay, here we are.
Cells.
Let's see if this still opens from here.
I'm amazed we have power.
There we go. Told you I'd get us in here.
Yes, you did.
Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
Indeed. Artillery supplies. Artillery schematic.
Excellent. The armory's still intact.
Indeed.
Everything we need, just waiting for us. You found the schematics for building artillery, right?
Yep, I did. Medium scope. Beam splitter. Very nice. Yes, this is
I
great.
have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing.
Except for when
All right,
that
let's get
giant
going.
death claw
Don't forget to grab some
came
smoke
along and
grenades too.
destroyed people. Artillery supplies. Yep. Laser muskets. Oh, ammo. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Give me all the ammo right now. To be honest, I was also kind of half... Damn it, I'm fat. Hey.
Look alive.
Just let me know.
Well, I need to trade.
Probably have something you can use.
Yes. Well, it's more of something that I don't need to be carrying on me, like another fat man. Focus laser rifle. Laser musket. Scatter laser musket. Short laser musket. Bag of cement. Oh my gosh, look at that. 45 physical damage and then 80 any energy protection. That's nice. That's very nice. I'm going to keep that on me because I want to see if I can put any other armor with it.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Okay.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate.
Sounds good. Just to make sure I'm still on that. Yep, old guns. Okay. I want to say I can build this here. For whatever reason,
Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Where'd she go? Madam. Everybody. Hold on. What? Build an... Oh, I need to assign. I need to assign. Where is there a third guy? You. Assign you to artillery. Do your thing, bud. Know what to do.
Hey there.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again.
Yes,
now,
it
here's
is.
the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's
Yes.
what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke.
Oh,
But
cool.
first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point.
Oh, gosh.
Put the radio on and tuned to radio freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
Okay, radio freedom. Here we go.
All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
Sure. Frag mines. Ah, there we go.
Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back.
Yeah, no
And,
shit.
You know, just in case.
Watch it. Shoot. Shoot. So what is the range on this? Nice. That's nice. That's very nice. Is that it? Like 2 rounds and that's it? How did I get... Wait. I got 6 people here? Interesting. Not saying anything. What's the data say? Bro, yeah, I've done it. I've done all of it. What do I do now? Oh, that's the other, because I have that. Oh shit! Oh my gosh. You and your frickin'... I wonder if it was a reload or something. Yeah, get out of there, Piper. Get out of there. That went that way. Where were you going with that?
That looked good from here.
Yes, it did.
You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
So my question is, number one, what's the range on that? What is the range on that? So like, if I go like, so it's here at the castle, right? If I go to here, am I gonna get range on that where it's gonna be able to shoot from there to there? I don't know. That would be cool. I just don't know if I have that range. Hey, Preston.
I've got to hand it to you, General. You've really turned things around for the Minutemen.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage.
Yep.
And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Yes, she is. What do you think of her?
What do you think of her?
People like her. She comes across pretty hard-ass. But she's one of the goons. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right.
Fair
I'll
enough.
let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Okay.
It's 5 a.m.
Let's talk to Piper quickly because I want to get to the point where I have her perk, her companion perk, so I can then swap her out for Nick Valentine, or even Preston. I'll take Preston too. Because
hey, Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
That's nice. Thoughts?
Your thoughts?
How did I ever travel without you, Blue?
Aw.
Your thoughts?
I like my pistols like I like my company. High caliber. I'm talking about you, Blue.
Oh, she's got the fever.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
You got nothing to worry about. We're good, Blue. And what do you say we get back to making trouble?
Sure.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
Well, I gotta say, I like the way you've been handling yourself out here. Commonwealth's not an easy place to do the right thing.
No, it's not.
But somehow you manage.
You're green leader, not blue. Fair enough.
Are things all right between us?
Well, it's awful nice.
But it's because I've got the vault suit, right? And so the vault suit's blue, and so she calls me Blue. Okay, so she's done.
That's all for now.
Okay.
She's not done, but like she's done with whatever she has to say. So there's that. Sir, why are you not at your artillery position? Kind of wish I could fire that.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of. Why don't you have? Oh, I think it's because of the. It's because of what he's got as his. Yeah.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Okay, so we don't need
all quiet, which is how
that radio on anymore.
stay safe out there, people.
So we did old guns. Just to make sure, just to see. So that was step 3. Main quest line 2, hunter/hunted, right? Have I done hunter/hunted? I think I have. I think that's actually like taken out. Yeah, please, come on. Yeah. So 2 hunter/hunted, yep. And then Minuteman quest line to old guns. Got old guns done. Brotherhood of Steel to show no mercy. Yep. And then Railroad quest line to Tradecraft. Okay, step 4. Complete the molecular level and institutionalization. You can build the signal interceptor with any faction, but the Minuteman is recommended. Interesting. Okay. And then step 5 is after institutionalize, which is the beginning of the Institute quest line. Okay, so that's where we actually get in. Okay, so molecular level it is. So what are we doing here in terms of molecular level? In fact, where is it? Molecular level. There it is. Return to Virgil. Virgil, here we come. Go to the map. Back to here's where. Do I have crap on me right now? I think I have some. Not a ton. Yeah, that would actually look at this. So it actually does look pretty good on him. It does, and it seems like it's got a combat armor chest piece on there. So like it's certainly not like it's got combat armor on. So that's kind of cool. I think it looks pretty good. And then with the Minuteman hat, I think it looks actually pretty darn good. So I'm gonna keep that on for now because I think before it was like it was this, right? So I'm at 1695. So if I swap out for these, then where is my insulated? Interesting. So
Good morning, Commonwealth. This is Radio Freedom, the voice of the
so 56, 74, 25, whereas this gives me 60. So it's slightly better, and then 95. So it is actually slightly better overall. And then how does the general hat look? You know, I don't know how I feel about the general hat. I don't know how I feel about the general hat. What do you guys think? General hat or militiaman hat? Militia. I like the militia hat better. I think it just looks a little better. I like the. I mean, the tricorn hat is cool, but I kind of like the militia hat a little bit better for whatever reason. To give you an idea, here it is with the tricorn. And then here it is with the militia again, just to give you the comparison. kind of like the militia hat better. I vote militia because yeah, you yawed your last hot, right? Yeah. I just like it. It's just better. I'm sorry.
Radio Freedom.
Yeah. So.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
So. At which point I need to go. Well, before I go to Virgil. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the dingus that likes to just go and drop stuff off at the whatchamacallit. Now, I do need to start actually setting up supply lines so I can start sharing junk. So the way supply lines work, from what I understand, it shares aid, it shares junk, and I think it shares mods. So, like, if you put mods in there, it'll be shared between all of them.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
Good for you. Also, I don't know why there's 6. There were 6 people down here at the castle. It says 6. I don't think I have the beds for everyone there, so I'm gonna have to go and deal with that. In the meantime, let me just drop everything off that I don't need.
Yeah.
Got it, Carla. So we'll go ahead and drop. I'm gonna keep these on me, but I don't have a use for them right now, unfortunately. The baseball grenades are kind of cool. They do 101 damage. How does that compare to the frags? Frags do more. The baseball grenades are pretty cool. Don't need the mines. You know, I don't need 20. Get rid of 10 of them. Again, I don't need. Let's get rid of 12. And I'll just make sure I'm throwing a bunch of stuff. Piper. How was my day? My day was actually pretty good. We did go and so we had church today. You know, it was Palm Sunday, so we had a nice little program for that. And then after that, we actually went to go. So normally, like every Sunday, we actually go and visit my dad's grave, just to swap out flowers and things like that, and just make sure that it's looking clean. But today we did not do that because we had. So we have another family member who was in the hospital. Thankfully, I think she's going to be okay. But she ended up in the hospital because she has like double pneumonia for whatever reason. And we don't know what happened. Just all of a sudden, she came down with a cold on Monday. Tuesday, she went to the doctor for it. Next thing we know, Thursday, she's in the hospital. So we went to go visit her. And she seems to be doing pretty well, all things considered. And as a result, she'll, from what we understand, she'll actually be out of the hospital tomorrow, which will be nice. But the issue that comes into play is that, you know, because it's double pneumonia, it'll take a little while for her to get better. But it was good to go and visit her because, like, certainly she and my uncle came to visit my dad when he was in the hospital, and it was nice. So I figured, you know, they were good enough to come and visit us when he was in the hospital. So we needed to go and just say hi to them and see how they were doing, that stuff. And it was good. It was a very nice visit with them. And then we drove back, and they live, gosh, about a good like 40 minutes just south of us. So like they're relatively close. We can go and see them. Not have to worry about, oh, I gotta take forever to get down there. It's like, actually no, it's pretty quick to get down there. So it was a nice little drive, and you know, got to spend some time with some family. So it was pretty good day. Then we came back and kind of hung out on the deck a little bit, and I was able to take care of some stuff for the stream. So I've got now a proper. It's like it was nice. It was a nice, productive but like chill day. You know what I mean? So it was a good day. And yeah, hopefully absolutely. Hopefully they will recover quickly. And it seems like she will. It seems like she will recover relatively quickly. So it's good. How does that weigh too? That weighs, yeah, of course. But yeah, it was a good day. How was your day? How was everyone's day? I hope you guys all had a good Sunday. I hope you guys all had a nice Palm Sunday. Go to the A. We're gonna drop this off. Brain fungus. Drop off the dirty water. Glowing fungus. Drops. Instamash. Don't need the extra Med-X. Don't need the extra Mentats. Pork and beans or potato crisps. Do not need. Don't need the 2 stealth boys, but that's great that I have them. Okay. And let me quickly see if I can't alter this to be a little bit better. So it's palm. So it's palm as in like palm tree. Because so when Christ comes into Jerusalem the week before he's crucified, the week before the Passover. Well, in fact, no, it's not even the week before he's crucified because it's the Passover. He's there for Passover, and then he gets betrayed by Judas, and then he's essentially given over to Pontius Pilate. Not just Pontius, he's given to Pontius Pilate, who then sends him to Herod, and so this takes time. There's actually some amount of time between the Passover, where he's then betrayed, and when he's finally crucified. So there is some time. I don't know how long exactly it is because he sent, whether it's a couple of days, a week, maybe even a month. But I know he's sent to Herod, which I'm not sure if he was actually in that same sort of castle or palace wherever Pilate was.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Interesting. So I can't craft. I can't change the general armor. Okay. Yeah. But so the week before Passover, he comes to Jerusalem. And when he comes to Jerusalem, he comes in riding a donkey, and the people are welcoming him into Jerusalem with palm leaves. And so that's why it's called Palm Sunday, is because of that. Yeah, I'm wildly confused on it, and I always read it as Psalm, like the Bible. Whoops. No, you're fine. There is certainly some confusion about that. I'm sure some people are not aware, and so it's nice to be able to kind of talk about it a little bit. So, but yeah, that's what Palm Sunday. It's to sort of like celebrate and recognize sort of like this is the beginning of sort of like the atonement process that gets created through Christ's sacrifice, and it begins with him going into Jerusalem for the Passover the week before, with Palm Sunday, and then you have after that, the Passover itself, and then the actual crucifixion of Christ, and then obviously we have Easter, which celebrates his resurrection. So, but yeah, that completely fell out of my memory. No, you're fine. You still haven't reloaded. That's so interesting. Normally by now, these items would have reloaded, and so they would have stuff that you could get from them. Anyway. I like seeing people confused about all the marked foreheads on Ash Wednesday. Yep. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know that much about Ash Wednesday because it's not an LDS thing. I don't know if that's a Protestant thing. I know that's a Catholic thing, right? I'm very much aware that is a Catholic thing, but I actually don't know about how that is comparing to, Protestantism, Catholicism versus Protestantism. My mouth can't speak today. I'm sorry. Okay. We're gonna get hit by some rads, but we'll just run straight into the door quickly. Yeah, we're an odd bunch. I mean, to be honest, like every Christian sect is an odd bunch to some extent,
Weird.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to talk to Virgil quickly. How you doing, Virg?
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
Yep. We go sarcastic. We have to.
Nah, I just went out for a little stroll. Thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back.
I like teasing my family on Fridays because they're always cooking and eating meat, and then I'm like, folks, I do fish today.
How'd you manage
Right.
to get it decoded?
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
No, you're right. It doesn't really. The point is that you got it. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could.
Can I ask, why fish on Friday? Like, I know there is sort of like in the Catholic faith, you don't eat meat on Friday, right? But why is it that? Because like for me, in my logical process, meat is any sort of substance from a living animal. Fish are animals, therefore fish is meat. So why is it fish is okay? Because quote unquote, it's not meat, but not the rest of the other stuff. And here's the other thing, I don't have any problem with it. I think it's actually great. I think it's great that, you know, there are people who do follow that. And, you know, when you have a religion that has, you know, we have certain rules and we do certain things. I like when people actually follow that because they actually do tend to believe the religion that they're a part of, you know? I mean, unless their religion calls for horrible things, but, you know, that's a whole other story altogether we don't need to go into, but you get what I'm saying. I like teasing my family. Yeah, I already read that. But why fish on Friday? I'm curious.
From memory and things I've overheard through...
I agree entirely. It's just because it seemed mean to make kids all but starve. The extremely young, old suffer from lack of stuff you get from meat. Yeah, 100%.
The years came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay.
Of course it is. I forgot about that.
You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Bioscience?
Bioscience? Advanced systems?
Divisions within the Institute. Specialized groups working on various projects. It'll make sense later. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Okay. Will this work?
This device. This will get me into the Institute?
Yeah.
I don't know the exact reasoning behind it. It's just how I was taught since we got one. But people tend to cherry pick what they follow anymore, and that's true, unfortunately. It's true in a lot of religions too, which is kind of sad because it's like, I get it. You know, I get it. You know, times change and whatnot, but you know, if you're claiming to be part of a religion, maybe you should try and follow that religion as close as possible. Anyway, and I get no one's perfect, and I get that, you know, sometimes things don't make sense anymore, and maybe you should actually consider whether or not, you know, the things that are being done are done out of tradition versus done for a specific reason. I get that, but yeah. And I like the small sacrifice on Friday, and I think that's really what it's meant to be, right? It's meant to be like you're having a bit of a sacrifice on the Friday before the Sabbath. Yeah, I get that. I tease my boss because I eat fish sticks with taco sauce and I disgusted him somehow. Oh man, I can kind of see that. I can kind of, dude, I think that'd be great. Fish sticks and taco sauce. I mean, fish sticks in general. I love fish sticks, so yeah.
Yes, if built correctly.
My favorite comeback is, did Jesus get to take a break in the desert those 40 days? I think not.
You forget our agreement. I've helped you as
I
best
mean, it's accurate.
can.
That's 100% accurate.
In there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Okay, we're gonna set this up with the Minutemen for sure, because that's what the guide recommends.
Protect and serve.
Indeed. Can I take your stuff yet? No.
It's rank in here.
It is rank in here. It's 100% true. Fish sticks have like no flavor, and taco sauce tastes fantastic. So I was like, no brainer for me, sure. My favorite for fish sticks is fry sauce, personally. Like fish in general, I will do fry sauce or I will do spicy mayo. If you're not familiar with either of them, you need to look into it. So fry sauce, it's funny too because we used to make fry sauce in South Africa, but it's a Utah staple. Very easy to make. It is 2 parts mayo to 1 part ketchup. So if you want to make a small batch, you take 1 teaspoon of ketchup, 2 teaspoons of mayo, you make 1 tablespoon of the sauce, and there you go. And it's delicious, and it's great for fish. It's great for fries. It's great for anything that you want to dip. Yes, mayo. Yes, mayo. Trust me on it. The next one is spicy mayo. Look, sir.
Brother,
Look, sir, do not mock it until you try
that?
it. Do not mock. Do not knock it until you try it.
Brother?
So that's the other one is spicy mayo. You'll find this in a lot of Japanese restaurants, sushi places. It is basically the same recipe, except instead of ketchup, you use sriracha sauce. So 2 parts mayo, 1 part sriracha, or you can even do like a little bit more spicy where it's like 1-to-1, so 1 part mayo, 1 part sriracha. I'll knock, I'll do whatever. Do all the ox it takes. Look, sir, go try it. Go. I will stand by it. Go try it. Go try it. It's good, particularly with fish sticks, particularly with like really anything. I put it on sandwiches.
Wanna get out of here?
Here they put it on burgers. Which is funny too, because it's mainly the Greek places that do it too. Okay, we are gonna go to Castle. We're gonna go talk to the Minutemen. I'll look into it, but no promises on liking it. I just started being okay with cocktail sauce. Cocktail sauce is interesting. I kind of like it, but it's not my favorite. It's not my preferred. But it's nice. I like cocktail sauce. Oh, he's up there, damn it. Hey, he's on the spot now. Good. Hey, Preston.
Hi. What do you need, General?
Virgil's schematics.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
My son.
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business.
Yes, sir.
Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
Teleportation.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real?
I love how he's just like looking out and he's just
that
like,
would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Fair enough. I did have a chicken sandwich from McDonald's today, but that was slathered in mayo. But I might have been too hungry to bitch. Not McDonald's, Burger King. Yeah, Burger King does like to use a fair amount of mayo on their chicken sandwiches. I like it. I don't mind problems. Like, I never understand the hatred of mayo. It's eggs and olive oil. It's delicious. Now, you don't want to have too much, obviously, but that's like the same thing of anything. You don't have too much of any sort of particular sauce because then it really overpowers whatever it is that you're eating. But, yeah. So I gotta go talk to... Oh, also I gotta level up. I forgot what I was wanting to do. Level up. Can't do that. Can do that. Cannot. Can. Cannot. Can. I want to get gun nut level 2 because I want to get the stuff for crafting for the mod. I'm just picky as all. Let me... it's a me problem. Slowly working on it. Dude, I mean... I'm picky too when it comes to certain things. 100%. 100% picky when it comes to certain things. In particular, I'm very picky when it comes to like lettuce. I generally hate lettuce. I will not have it on my burgers. I have a hard time with it even in salads. I hate lettuce a lot. If I can swap spinach for lettuce or alfalfa sprouts for lettuce on sandwiches, dude, I love alfalfa sprouts on a sandwich. Lettuce, it gets me every time. I hate it so freaking much. It is the worst. So interesting. I used to hate lettuce myself, but I've yet to have it grow on me. I've yet to have a single piece of lettuce where I'm like, this is nasty crap. I hate it. Get it away from me ASAP, or else I'm gonna be rather mad. You know, I've never gotten to that point where it's just like, oh, this is good. Because it either tastes almost like nothing, so which means you're just putting it on for the sake of crunch, and that's not a good enough reason for me to want something on my burger. Or as most time, like a lot of people will say it tastes like water, but then I will bite it and like I can taste that it's lettuce. Lettuce does have a certain flavor. It's not great. Turning into a green connoisseur, 87. Yes, correct. I do, dude. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a big guy. I love food. The reason why I'm as big as I am is because I love food. It's part of the reason why I've had a hard time losing weight. I'm working on it. But yeah, it can be hard sometimes. Yeah, lettuce is like the one thing that I kind of hate. Now I have sort of grown to like particularly like you give me a very nice green lettuce and I'm okay with it. Particularly if it's not like, the one thing is also like, I hate arugula. Arugula is so bitter. I'm just like, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. It tastes bitter. It's telling me it doesn't want to be eaten, so I'm not going to eat it. You know? But I will eat certain like salads and I will eat certain things like that. Really, if the lettuce is nice and green, or if I can swap it out for spinach. I love spinach. Get me spinach any day of the week. What was I wanting to do here? I was wanting to dump off some of the things that I don't. No, I've already done that. I just need to go talk to Sturgis. That's why I'm here. Sturgis, you son of a bitch.
Can it wait?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Did he just say, can it wait?
Let's see what you've got.
What a dick. Could you build this?
Do you think you can build this?
Wow. What a mess. Oh. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit.
Indeed.
You sure it's for real?
Yes. Can you build it?
I got this from someone who should know what he's talking about. Can you build it or not?
Well, yeah. I think so. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work.
Fair.
But, looks like it's all here. Yeah. I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
His hairline looks like he could be part of the Kings. Yes, he's got a pompadour hairstyle. So yes, that's exactly I think what they were trying to go for. Parceless?
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary.
Yes.
If you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Well, Sturgis
just wanted to trade a few things.
Most people
that's right. I gotta.
Things. I enjoy putting them back together.
Yeah, I can move you. I'm gonna move you to Lake Castle, sir. This is your new home. You're gonna go there, and I will see you there because that's where we're gonna build this thing, and then I'll send you back here once we're done. So just ketchup, mayo mixed evenly for fries? No, not evenly. So, like I said, 2 parts mayo, 1 part ketchup. Then mix it thoroughly. Or unless what you mean by mixed evenly for fry sauce is like mixing it thoroughly. Yes. But yeah, 2 parts mayo, 1 part ketchup. So like take 2 teaspoons of mayo, 1 teaspoon of ketchup. That's like maybe a little bit more than 1 teaspoon, but yeah. Yes. Yes. Trust me. And then you dip your fish stick into that. And then with spicy mayo, you get sriracha, and you replace the ketchup with sriracha. And that you can do like a 1-to-1. Like, I mean, granted, you could do any sort of split how you like, which is fair enough. Like, you can certainly do whatever split you want, but... Oh, I've already set up... Oh, good. Good. If that's the case, that's awesome. Next week, I'm gonna make you eat a bag of lettuce mix. I've tried lettuce mix. That's the difference. I've already tried lettuce mix, and I'm not a fan. I've already tried lettuce in almost every configuration. It's not great. You haven't tried this.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? Okay.
Are you serious?
Okay.
Where?
Let's build some beds quickly.
Where?
I think you already know where.
Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where.
Dun 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 dun. Yep. One bed. Hey, look, there's the Brotherhood to essentially come and blow up.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
So there's 3. In fact, you know what? No. I'm not gonna put that in here. I'm gonna put that in here. Maybe not. Where do I want to set up bedrooms? In here. Yes. Okay. I have 7 beds already. I have 7 people. What am I? Oh, I have no food. I have no food. That is why. That is why people are upset. Ah, there was a couple Helldiver cosplays at Econ. Oh, dude, nice. Even a child Helldiver was so stinking cute. Nice. That's awesome. That's very cool. Let me quickly set up some food here. I don't want them to be whining about crap that they need. Food produces half. And unfortunately, you can't go there. Where do we want to set this up? They need some food stores. It's kind of ridiculous that I can plant it here. Not there. Suppose I could plant some stuff up here. That actually could work. So we're gonna wow, I got a bunch of corn. So let's do, this produces, yeah, this will kind of get us the most. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we can go get, I'll need to try and reorganize this a little bit. No, not Piper. You don't have a job, do you? Could you come up here and take care of this stuff? That'd be great. Okay, so we need 1 more. My gosh.
This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Where? So we got Preston. We got the guy on the radio, so that's 2. We got the person now running the food over there, so that's 3. Ronnie's 4. This guy's 5. Where's number 6? Okay, I believe... No. Actually, it might be in here. No, no, no. Yes. I'm gonna plop this here. So here's the beauty of the bell. Everyone comes running. Force feed them lettuce. Give them nutrients and hydration. First of all, I'm not even sure if lettuce has nutrients, to be honest. You are gonna come and be another farmer. There we go. What else we need? We have plenty of water. And great. So now everyone should be relatively happy.
11 p.m. out.
You do your job. I'll do mine.
That's
really starting to make a difference.
Stay safe out there.
indeed. Would be nice to actually come through and set everybody else up properly with armor and guns, but I don't have the time for that now. Had lost the never to have loved at all. Cheer up, my lads. Come cheer up, my lads. 'Tis better to have loved at lost. Ooh, this is an AR-10. Oh, hell yes. That's cool. Actually, no, it's not an AR-10. That's an AK. That's an AK-AR. Ah, that's disgusting. Okay. Now that these guys are taken care of, in terms of food, I do need... so that's the special. There we go. The question is, where do I want to place this thing? I could just place it here. We do that. We place it right here. Okay, talk to Sturgis. Where is Sturgis? Oh, he's there. That's funny. It's funny that I actually traveled faster than he did. Cheer up, my lads. Come cheer up, my lads. 'Tis better to have loved, lost. Okay, so we got 2 in here. We're gonna add another right here, like this. I just kind of want to put all the beds in here. At least this way we've got it's just a sleeping quarters set up. Me being a little bit OCD about building here. And I like the fact that we have a chem station here that we can, you know, not a chem station, like a chem store, which is cool.
It's midnight here at Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Kind of also makes me wish that you could set up like bunk beds. I think that'd be kind of cool. Did you see the sauce recipes linked in Steve's channel? If not, I'll DM it to you. You know, trade for the fried. Yes, I would love more sauces. I, sir, am a kind of a sauce fiend. I love sauce. Again, another half the reason why I'm the size that I am. Sauce is delicious, and it improves things, which makes it nice. But I haven't seen, like, where is it in his chat? I assume it's in his Discord, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So all the beds are in here now. I just need to go get that other one. I saw you ping it. Yeah, it's on his cheat. Okay, March 17th. Okay, so not too long ago. Did you ping it to me? You did ping it to me. Ooh. See, here's the thing. The Big Mac sauce is kind of like fry sauce, but it's like they also add some mayo in there, right? So it's, and they add relish and mayo, a little bit of vinegar. Yeah. In fact, no, they, instead of using, here's the one thing I've seen before too, is like a burger sauce where it's like, it's mayo, ketchup, mustard, equal parts, and then a little bit of relish. That's it. And it's very similar to the Big Mac sauce. I have seen the Chick-fil-A sauce, which is, to be honest, it's a lot like honey mustard. And basically, it's funny too, because I look at the Chick-fil-A sauce that they have there. It is essentially like the same, like my mom makes a very good honey mustard, and it looks exactly like it. That Chick-fil-A sauce recipe. The only difference is that she doesn't put in barbecue sauce. The Raising Cane sauce, again, that's very close to fry sauce. Mayo, ketchup, except they add Worcester, and some garlic powder, black pepper. That's basically, to be honest, and I want to say this, I could be 100% wrong, but I want to say Raising Cane's is actually a Utah brand. Which then would make sense as to why people are like, oh, I love Raising Cane sauce. I'm like, it's fry sauce. It's basically fry sauce. Where's the About Us section? About us, you son of a bitch. Who we are. There we go. Chasing the dream. Todd's vision for our mission. Restaurant that only serves chicken fingers. The business plan received. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Working hard. Todd travels to Los Angeles to work as a boilermaker at an oil refinery. Blah, blah, blah. Learning from a fellow boilermaker what he can eat. What he can, even more money, commercial fishing. Blah, blah, blah. Todd returns home with his hard-earned money coupled with an SBA loan. He has enough to start his restaurant. Renovations begin. An old building north gates of Louisiana State University. So not in Utah. That's interesting. That's very interesting because their sauce is basically fry sauce, and that's huge here in Utah. That basically came from Utah. So it's interesting. Oh, and what was the last sauce? I didn't see the last sauce. Hold on. Raising Cane's. Oh, Popeyes. Mardi Gras mustard. Okay. Also kind of a honey mustard. Except it's like Dijon mustard instead of a yellow mustard. Like Chick-fil-A sauce and the Mardi Gras sauce is very similar. Except obviously they add a little bit of cayenne into the Mardi Gras sauce and they use Dijon mustard instead of yellow mustard. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, I can still run. Nice. There we go. Okay, I'm going to sleep for a couple of hours. Let's sleep for like 8 hours. The Chick-fil-A sauce intrigued me the most. I really like their sauce, so that's to be a fun one to try. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, if you, like I said, if you basically make Raising Cane sauce, you're basically making fry sauce. So just make that and try it out. But if you want like just straightforward fry sauce, like you're just doing ketchup and mayo. It's the easiest way to do it. Now, if you're gonna do it like properly, the way that like the Greek restaurants here do it, you'll add in some garlic and some
it'll take care of you.
Not pepper, but like, you know, like I said, very similar to what they have. A little bit of garlic and a little bit of paprika, and then you add in the ketchup and the mayo. Just no Worcester. You guys were having your own little conversation there. I'll have to read that later. I like how you put it as it's a Utah, like it's been around Utah for a very long time. So that is like the Greek burgers, the pastrami burgers, and fries and fry sauce. It's kind of huge here in Utah. I think it's what people know. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I need to talk to Sturgis. Sturgis should be here now. Sturgis, where you at, buddy? There you are.
How's it going?
Going good,
Found
bud.
a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yes, I did. Figure out the plans?
Did you figure out the rest of Virgil's schematics?
I think so. Best I can tell until we actually try to put it together. Here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Sounds a good. Build the beam emitter, build the relay dish, build the console.
It may take me a while to gather these things.
That's okay. I'll need time to figure out how to make everything work together. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
It's right here, thankfully. So. Search military sites for circuit boards. I have plenty. Search telecom sites for sensor modules. Search hospitals for bioscanners. Yeah, I should have plenty. So let's see. Oh, no. Hello? There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't have bioscanners. I don't have military grade. Whatchamacallits. Oh, see, that's my problem. I unfortunately keep, I wouldn't quite say deleting. I keep breaking it down to use for stuff. Okay, but, I should have, you know, let me try and put it close, but like not right on top of it. So we can build this relay dish right now. Okay. Let's go to power quickly. What are the generators that I can build? I can build that one. Produces 3, produces 5. Steel, rubber, copper, ceramic. Screw, gear, steel, rubber, copper, ceramic. I don't have science level 1. That's a large gen. I have everything for it. I just don't have enough.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
That sucks. Okay, I wish I had that. I really wish I had that, because that's 100. I could get rid of all of these and power pretty much everything on just this one generator. That would be amazing. And as for the special stuff, I need, that requires 20, holy crap. So I need these two. I need the control console, and then I need a molecular beam emitter. So I need bioscanner and military grade whatchamacallits, which both I believe are in my junk drawer that I have not properly moved around. So we're gonna go back to here. That's a cool looking gun, but you gotta play the game for quite a while before you get to a level where you start seeing this more often. Okay, it's not in there. I should have both military. Who are you? My gosh. Junk. Look at the bioscan. Look at that. I got 6 of them. So we'll take one, and then the military grade scanner, military grade circuit. Sorry. There it is. We got 5 of them. Yay! Excuse me. It's every time I see just some random Brahmin just running after somebody whenever I come here. First aid bot. Okay, so I can build this. We're gonna build it right here. Then we're gonna build the, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You guys are so big. I'm gonna need to pull you out just a little bit. Yeah, now I need to power this shit. So that needs 20, 2, and I think that needs what, 5? Yeah. We're right now. Yeah, we're right now only producing 25 power. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. What I get for not setting up the power, my science at all, because I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me take a look at my chart. Where is science? It'd be under intelligence. Science, you need level 6. Level 6 intelligence. I'm only level 4 intelligence.
Stay safe out there, everyone.
Scrapper would also be nice too. Well, unfortunately, let's just do it. So what? Okay, so what does it need again? 20, 5, 27. For just that alone. This needed specifically 10, which we got there. Then 5, 10, 15, which I want to say that's for the water purifier. Where's that water purifier? You can set up another artillery there. There it is. There it is. How much? You know what? Let's quickly set up a staircase down here, because I kind of hate not having a proper staircase. I don't have to go all the way around and all the way back. So let me quickly just set this up. Stairs. Yes. Okay, here's what I'm gonna have to do. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to build out. Why? 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 There is, yeah, there's the small ones. And for whatever reason, I can't just plop it there. I have to plop it there. So we'll do that one. That looks nicer. Okay, now I should be able to connect my lovely stairs here. Like that. Not gonna have rails because we don't need them. Watch, I'm gonna fall off right now. No, no, no. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. How much power do you need? Oh, you only need 5. Okay. Why I had to make 15, I don't know. At which point then why did I need... Oh, that's weird. I clearly... So that only needs 5. I don't know how much power the rest of these lights actually require. How much power? It just requires power. I don't even think it needs a certain amount. Yeah. So I wonder what happens. So if I take the 3, if I connect this one over to one of these, or that, what is wrong? Why is that? Oh, I think it's because it's interact. Yeah. Just to see. That can connect there. I don't know why I didn't do this initially. It only needs that. Then we're going to store that. Right? We're going to go ahead and then store that.
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Store that.
All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Now I'm not really sure where I should put these, just to give... Wow, you can go... Are you, like, literally clipping into the... No, you're not. You're just a lot shorter and dumpier than I thought. This little short stack power supply. You know, I do kind of want to put a wall here, too. How much concrete do I have, actually? Can I put concrete walls here? I have a fair amount of concrete, so I can actually put this here. And the beauty of concrete is that it can kind of, like, overlap with other stuff a lot nicer than what wooden structures can, right? So you go wooden wall, that has to be, like, on top. Whereas if you go concrete... And if you go concrete like this, you can be like, oh yeah, this is sort of like halvesies in and out. Like this.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen Alert.
Right, so that's gonna close that off nicely. So that's not gonna let anybody else in, which will be nice. And then we can actually use regular wooden walls for the rest of it. Well, for the rest of it. The stuff on top. Are you actually not going to legitimately connect to that? You're just freaking lovely, aren't you? Whatever. It's a nice little barricade. It stops things from getting in. So in that case, I might build it a little higher, and then I might end up doing a thing where I've got... Oh, yeah, I need to build a barricade here, too. That's nice. I'm gonna force them through, like, the one way. They can't just run in. There we go. That's not in line. I'm an idiot. I'm going to just store these because it's just easier to do that. And then we rotate it. Put it in line. Try and make sure it's going to be on the floor.
11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. All quiet. How we like it. Stay safe out there.
That's true. I mean, who doesn't love it when it's all quiet? All quiet's always nice. Safe. And then we go ahead and grab that. Well... No, not on it. Thank you. At least now that is shut down. And so we can get that and that. So now basically the only way in is through that place. So now I don't mind building up more energy. That here like this.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
But like I said, I need 27. So that's 10. Back to power. Be 15. 20. $25. Oh gosh, that's gross. It's so gross.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen.
This now kind of makes me want to like reorganize these a little bit. Where I'm gonna move this guy over here like this, and just basically use this outer wall here as a nice little power storage spot. Because I'm in the way, or is it? It's not because of me. I wish you would tell me why. What is the reason for this? I think I know why. Store that. Yeah, I know.
This is Radio Freedom.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to store this wire too. There goes Radio Freedom. Sorry, buds. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put up the connectors. 60 of these. That's kind of cool. Ooh, yeah. I always forget about these walls. These wall mounts are very nice. You can put that there. I will have to set up one like right here. But if we can. In fact, I can just go around this way. What am I thinking? Let's go back to the wall mount. Put one right there. See if I can put one right here, and then we can go down. Nope. No, not jump. Connect that guy to there. Very nice. Now we've got water back. There we go. And then we can connect from here. Can we connect from there? All the way to there? Can, it's just not pretty. Oh, there's a wall connector there. Oh, interesting. Okay. So now we have power there. If only I could connect to something. I'm gonna have to set up another, like, not the beacon. the connectors. Or do I go conduit? So you can do conduit here.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom,
right?
broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
You could do something like that.
Report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
It's kind of like not in the way. I mean, it kind of is in the way, but. Oh, delayed switches? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we're just gonna put one of these guys right about. Oh, that's interesting. Next, you dingleberry. Thank you. Okay, it's good enough, right? And we do another wall mount here. Another one here. Then hopefully we should be able to connect everything else. So, okay.
It's 2 o'clock in the
Okay,
afternoon.
cannot get that. So here's, instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a
Keep it tuned here for updates.
another wall connector right here, just above this one. Okay. No. That guy to that guy. That guy to... Why are you doing that? That guy. That guy. Now we can go down from this guy down to here, so that's now connected. Go from that guy up to that guy. This guy to this guy. And voila, we've got everything set up. Holy crap, it's... I didn't realize that it was actually kind of in line with that too. That's funny. That, I feel like that would create some interference, if you will. Okay. Just to double check what I'm doing here. Step 4 is molecular level and institutionalized. And then you can build the signal with any faction, but the Minutemen is recommended. So that's what we've done. Okay. We need to talk to Sturges. Just make sure I don't have any extra crap on me that I don't need. I'm sitting pretty, actually, with a fair amount of... Wait, not carrying any extra junk or ammo. Here we go. Let's do it.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Yes, sir. Ready?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's save just for safety's sake. It's been a while since I last saved. When the last save? Okay, I think these are like auto saves. Put on a new save.
Get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
Destroy it. Let's go.
Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, what they're up to.
Fair enough.
This holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay?
Cute. It is not there for decoration.
The Institute signal. Tracking RF.
My gosh.
And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
There's the classical music. As yeah. Completed molecular level. I think it's just me in here. Okay, hold on. Do I do inside job at this point? Where was inside job? At what point do I do inside job? If you didn't build the with the Brotherhood seal, then talk to Amazing. Complete the Institute quest line. Mankind. I see. I see. Or getting banished suggests get companion perk from. See, I don't want to get banished. Do not want to get banished. So that's sort of like step 5. So like I need to do step 4, which is institutionalized. Inside job. What is inside job? You don't mention inside job here at all. Interestingly enough, inside job is not mentioned as part of your steps. And it's not marked as anything on the quest line either, which is interesting that they did that. It's not marked as something not to do. It's just not on the flowchart, interestingly enough. For like any reference to inside job, if you have undercover, banished from the institute by either, yeah. NB, before getting banished, suggests getting companion perk from X6-88, get a magazine, and get Virgil's serum. Yes. Okay, it doesn't mention anything about inside job, so we're going to use inside job. No. The network scanner, I want to say, is it. Okay, give holotape to Sturges, just to make sure I've got it. Double check here. Nope, miscellaneous, please. And then it should be network scanner.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
You do?
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
I would too.
Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. We do institutionalize as well.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Okay.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
And to be
For
fair,
over 100 years.
the Institute actually set up a proper vault. Unlike Vault Tech, which essentially just set up a bunch of experiments to fuck with people, the Institute actually set up an actual vault, like a proper vault, where they could then do all sorts of projects and actually try and work towards potentially helping to fix the wasteland.
We've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Sure. Sure. Hold on. Just double checking something here. Doodly-doodly-doo. Yeah, that's good.
To talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yes.
You are here for your son.
Correct. But I've already played this, so I know who. Yeah, I know. I've already been spoiled for this. Here's Sean. So you think it's Sean?
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean.
I love that he's in that suit.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
See, here's the thing. Like, the kid was taken when he was a kid. Now, I know the spoiler that's coming up, but like, the kid was taken when he was a kid. Assuming this was even his kid, which it's not. Why would he think that he was his dad? Like, he's grown up without ever knowing his real dad because he was taken as a baby. So, yeah.
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Whoa!
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Do you recognize him a little?
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But
Look at how cryptic he is.
This situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered.
Could you imagine like this in real life?
Son. Well,
Like you're
your tenacity
doing everything you
and
can to find your son.
dedication, it's good to
You
finally
find
meet
him.
you after all this time.
And he's an old guy.
It's me. I am Sean. I am.
Like he's older than you.
Your son.
Yeah, bullshit. Do we do that? Oh, we do that. We're gonna do it.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth?
Oh, I love that. This is straight work bullshit.
In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time.
200 years passed.
You were
yeah.
released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
Man.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world.
But why not
At
take
that
the whole
time,
family? Why
the year
kill?
2227. The Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being.
Very true.
Walking, talking,
A lot of truth to
fully
that.
articulate, capable of anything.
They needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens.
Oh.
That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA.
Of course.
Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see.
Again, why not take?
I am their father.
Why not take the whole
Through
family?
Science, we are family.
I mean, you literally had a bunch of
Synths,
people.
me and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Well, okay, let's do this in order. So we'll do the Institute, we'll do Kellogg, and then we'll do your mother.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls. Dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind.
Okay, so we talked about the Institute. Kellogg.
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Then your mom.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage?
Sean, she loved you so much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret, and asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I mean, maybe. I mean, here's the thing. If you think about, like, in terms of what he's really wanting, he's wanting to be with his son again. And here he is, an old man. And yeah, you want to spend some time with him.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
Is all that really necessary? What's there to learn?
For now, it is enough that you understand that the Institute really is devoted to the betterment of humanity. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr.
You've
Lee.
all been notified of your arrival, of course.
Forgot she was brought in.
And then we'll discuss what comes next.
Because Dr. Lee was from Fallout 3. So I forgot all about that. Let me quickly take a look at the data. We're still on institutionalized. Gotta meet the division heads. Okay. How do I get out of here? Spanner, applicator, tweezers. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
Fair enough.
If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
All systems nominal.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Here you are.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Little.
Hey, Doc.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Rage. No. I mean, to be fair, there's the avenge my wife, so I mean, that is an option. To find my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterwards.
It's gonna be
as you might guess,
a bit of a talking to the
we keep
end.
The Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So,
probably more so.
Now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a
Now, I'm saying this because I want to set it up such that I can go through with each
There's a lot
group,
to
right?
take in. Plenty of
But I have to
things
do
you
this
can find
before I
out.
move on to the next part.
If there's anything
And
else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm trying to make sure that, like I said, I want to get to a point where, and I'm pretty sure it's part. Yeah, so I can't do any more of the railroad missions because the Brotherhood's going to get pissed. Brotherhood becomes hostile via mass fusion. Oh, there's that. Like, I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there. Institute becomes hostile, can't do that. Starts after the precipice of war. I hate how my mobile preview does that sometimes. It, like, just stops. All right, just checking a couple things. Here we go. Okay. So who built all this?
Originally, has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just
Wow.
think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Well, that's it?
Dr. Fillmore.
Hey,
I
what do you need?
wasn't done chit-chatting.
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low-priority maintenance and labor.
Allie.
Hi there. Something I can help you with?
Yes, one more. Power needs.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing.
Yep.
You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Okay, so that's that. She wants to run
to
off.
have you here, sir.
You're a synth.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us. Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
This is true. So they're all upstairs, so I
Dr.
assume...
Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
Here's bioscience. We'll talk to the head of that, and we might actually end up ending it there.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable.
Yep.
After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Yep,
Well,
that's a good
question
point.
best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Interesting conversation to hear. Want to quickly... Or that one. No. Talk to Ellie. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Right, loud. Check to Mama Murphy, check detective cases, blah, 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 blah. No. Give Carrington his prototype. No. Hold on. Where's the mission to get what's his bucket his stuff? Is that actually not technically a mission? That's Sturgis. That's really interesting.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Sure.
Doctor. Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Cool. Yeah. What work?
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas aren't real?
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Yeah, I'd like to. Would I fit in?
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways.
That's true. I'm not high in intelligence.
Our projects sometimes require an agent who can work on the surface to observe and gather information. From what I've heard, you are both fearless and resourceful. I think you'd be ideal for that kind of role. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Sure. And he doesn't want to keep up with all that.
Hello.
Hello, random scientist.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
It is. So the question is...
The latest synth generation.
Hey, Killjoy, how you doing?
Amazing.
Hello, hope you're doing well. Until you steal the data, the quest where you're looking for will not update. Oh gosh. So I do have the unofficial patch, which hopefully will fix things like that. What I am curious about though is the quest for for Virgil, where he wants me to get the his serum to help get him back to normal. Find the treasures of Jamaica plane. Ooh, okay. Oh. I thought it would be here, but it's not. That's not it. That's not it. I hope you're having a good night, Killjoy. Thank you for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. And it's not considered stealing for me to come through here, so that's actually cool. I can take essentially whatever I want. Oh. I might need to look up Virgil's serum. I might have to look this up because I don't see anything that like legitimately tells me where it is, because I'd like to get that quickly. Lot 4. Virgil's serum. The Virgil's cure automatically starts when talking to Virgil in the main storyline in the glowing sea. The conversation has with Virgil. He requests that he retrieve the serum in exchange for his information about the Institute. I thought we were... Okay. Okay. Find the FEV lab. An old locked area of the Institute Bioscience. Okay. It's a back entrance with a master terminal. This leads directly into the room the serum is in. Also, the entrance to the FEV lab found at the end of the seemingly abandoned storage halls and rooms. Once in the FEV, travel through to the end room where the serum is located. The lab will be defended by several turrets and also an assaultron, but otherwise uninhabited. The serum is in the final room. Okay. Right, follow the coordinates, turn right, blah, blah, blah. And I still haven't gotten John Hancock as a freaking companion yet. So it sounds like it's going to be a bit of a fight, and we are already nearing midnight. So I think I'm just going to have to call it quits here. But I think this is it. It's like right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just save. And we will call it there. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I can get in and out, right? I can leave whenever I want. Right, so, oh gosh, if only I can remember which way. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. So we can get in and out still without much issue. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I should, fingers crossed, should be able to.
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Wow, rude. Okay, the virtual quest. I thought you were talking about the holotape. No, I do have the holotape quest. It's just I am trying to do the virtual quest too at the same time. But I should be able to leave here without having to finish off the institutionalized quest. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. We got the save. I mean, just in case, but. And if I have to finish off the institutionalized quest, I mean, we can. It's easy to do. I'd like to be able to sort the crap that's in my freaking inventory.
Good evening.
You're a synth. Filthy synth. Just kidding.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Okay, I just don't remember how I get out of here, too.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then.
Oh,
The
you're an
dose will
actual
be
named
much
character.
larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job. Now hold still.
Oh, another
Welcome
courser.
to the Institute, sir.
Walk behind you. Orman, lock-in. Oh, these are like housing. Okay.
All done. You can return to your duties.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get the hell out of here.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Synth retention.
Authorized personnel only. So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps.
Oh my.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum.
Clearance confirmed.
Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also,
That's the
if you
robotics
haven't
area.
patched your navigation software, do so.
And bioscience. So how the hell? You.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface.
That's
How may
cool.
I assist you today?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Cool. Thanks. Let's see what
I'll
you got.
take a look. Sure.
So you have obviously synth stuff, sciencey stuff. Experiment 18A, 25% reload, faster reload rate, 15% faster reload. Nice. Again, more institute-y, sciencey weapons. I'm probably not going to find any sort of like real weapons in here. Yeah, and that's fine. Now finding synth armor, that's nice. That's very cool. Ooh, that's interesting. Not as much as I was actually hoping for. Okay. Well, that's fine. So how do I leave? Can I leave and not complete this mission and not get people pissy with me is the real question. Also, where did I come from?
All maintenance requests should be
No, it
directed
didn't come
to
from
the
there.
Facilities Division.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just
I
trying.
hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Which way's it back up to Father? Is also the question.
You smell like you've been above ground.
It's supposed to be an insult? Rude? This is it. This is it. Yeah, robotics and then bioscience, and then you go all the way up here. And then this is where Father's. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I'm starting to figure out how do I get the hell out of here? I took an elevator to get up and out. Can I get out, or do I have to like just be outright? Oh, there's the requisitions officer. I'm going to just save here. And then I will test this off stream. So anyway, guys, I would finish the institutionalized quest before you leave works. Better just heads up. Thank you. Okay. Then I gotta go quickly. I'm gonna go quickly finish talking to people. And I'm not gonna go too heavy into like their chit-chatty stuff. I just want to be able to make sure that it's technically done.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Lovely. Hi. Oh, it's Dr. Lee.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Won't get in your way?
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Yes.
You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh, she does not like that. I mean, I know what it does. Thank you.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement.
I don't remember Dr. Lee being this much of a
lost on
bitch,
you,
though.
You're
You know what I
the
mean?
only one here with that kind of access.
Maybe she's
If
upset
nothing
about
else,
stuff
it should
like that.
demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
But she was from, if you're not aware, she was from Fallout 3. She was the one who was working with the main character's father in terms of like cleaning up the water and removing radiation from the wasteland, the DC wasteland. So,
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry. I
Wow.
don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
okay, then she's just like, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go work. Okay, that's
Safety
fine by
first.
me.
Remember that.
You're a real person.
Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
Sure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna talk to everybody to technically finish the quest, and I'm just gonna have to remember I need to talk to all of them about all the different things after the fact. But for right now, just to get the quest done, because this is part of Step 5. By the way, Killjoy, were you the one who were talking about the means to get an ending with the Minutemen, where as many people are sort of like in a sort of like truths with each other?
Greetings, sir.
Or it might have been somebody else. Just trying to remember who it was you or for somebody else.
To knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some
Hi
courses
there.
with me. Send a message.
Always be
Please
vigilant.
don't.
We have
There's enough
many
friction
enemies.
as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Love that I can hear their conversation through the
My
glass
methods
here.
get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Constant vigilance is vital in preventing synth escapes.
Doc.
So, here you are.
Yes.
Justineo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
He's the
I'm sure you
security guy,
understand.
essentially.
There won't be any issues, will there?
Don't trust me?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions.
That's fair enough.
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau.
Sure.
Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Okay. Why does synths escape?
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do
Got
not
it.
want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface.
coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Combat experience.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Oh god. Scared the crap out of me, dude. Named character. Okay, so we have spoken to everybody. I joined the Institute because I believe that's what the flow chart says.
Status. All functions normal.
So it'll probably be like step 5. We're gonna be like we can't go any further. We have to essentially put down our save. The question is, where exactly do I go?
Scanning. Subject identified.
Good to see you.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Rude. Oh, that's a fancy sleeping bed.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel.
He's gonna send me on a
Under his
mission.
leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time.
See, and that's interesting.
But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Interesting. Well, thank you. Wait, are we still on that mission? No, we're on synth retention now. Okay. Okay, so institutionalize is done. Now, looks like 5. We do synth retention, battle for Bunker Hill. My gosh, I can't talk. I'm gonna have to look through that whole the flow chart to make sure I'm not do anything, and maybe like plan out what quests I do next. So yeah. Okay, but I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I had a lot of fun tonight, and I hope you guys did too. Yeah, well, I will be back tomorrow with some more Fallout 4. We're gonna be trying to decide which missions to do. In fact, I will probably do this afterwards. Not me, but two, yes, there's a path that saves more than others. Yes. Don't know where the two came from. No, you're fine. You're fine. I totally get that though. But yeah, I have a flowchart. It's in the description. So Killjoy, if you go to the description of the YouTube video, I have a description that links to the Reddit thread and that whole flowchart that kind of explains how to save as many people as possible when you're doing it via the Minuteman option. So yeah. But anyway, guys, we are going to be back tomorrow with some more Fallout 4. Hopefully I'll have that whole mission list set up and decided upon then. And I will be continuing through there, and we'll see what to do next. So yeah. But Monday and then Wednesday will be Fallout 4, and then on Friday we will have another co-op night with Magus. I don't know if we'll be doing. I don't think we'll be doing Road Trader. We'll be doing something else. We're trying to switch off every other week so we can get Covert Flamingo and Raw Dog in on that night. So we'll try and figure it out. Could be another Gotham Knights night. Could be something else. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I will just be ending the stream on the Twitch side, so we'll just be calling it there. But I appreciate everybody who's been hanging out and keeping me company. Starting off on the Twitch side, a big thank you to everybody that has been in the chat there. The Nunu, Raw Dog, and Darth Phazon. Thank you guys all so much, and of course Daglamon. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. On the YouTube side, big thank you to Killjoy for hopping in and staying high and giving me some advice. I really do appreciate that. And of course, a big thank you to, granted, nobody in chat on Rumble, but big thank you to the lurkers that were there. Also, big thank you to the lurkers that were on YouTube and Twitch as well. Thank you guys all so much. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so hopefully I will catch you guys next time where we will continue on with some more Fallout 4. But until then, this is Green Leader signing out.
No master. Great leader.
Born in the static of a world gone fake. Smile for the camera, sell your soul for a take. They paint on halos, counterfeit grace. Hide every crack behind a filtered face. But I never learned how to bend that way. Never sold truth for a safer day. Cut from the grain that won't conceal. If I bleed, it proves I'm real. No script in my hands, no lines to repeat. No polished lies at my fate. You want perfection, that's not me. I'd rather stand in honesty. This is Green Leader, no mask, no master. No fake crown, no chasing after. Every trend that fades away, I'm still here at the end of the day. Concrete heart, unbreakable will. Say what I mean and I mean it still. If the truth cuts deep, let it sever. I'd rather be real than fake forever. They built their thrones on borrowed hype, past they praise and stole.